You know how there's chord progressions that just work? For some reason, they just sound great. Let me just give you an example. So yeah, today we're gonna just talk about some chord progressions and how certain chords, for whatever reason, just work really well together. So we're gonna look at just that. So let me grab my guitar. And while I plug in, let me just remind you that you should definitely check out the links in the description if you're interested in free resources regarding modern guitar. I have a free training linked down here as well as the free modern guitar toolkit. So definitely go check it out. Okay, so the song that I was playing at the beginning, in case you didn't recognize it, is by The Contortionists from the album Clairvoyant title track. And it's one of many songs in the genre that use this particular chord progression. So this is a modal interchange and it's very common. You hear this in a lot of prog music. It's like all over the place. But basically, what I was playing, or at least in the context of that song, this happens a couple times during the song. It's basically E flat minor to D major 7. Just listen to how good this sounds. So it's two chords that for some reason just work. They give you that prog sound, they give you that sort of spacey, very sort of ambient type of atmosphere that in most cases, if you're trying to write progressive music, it's kind of what you're going for, right? So it's one of those changes that just gives you that sound. So let's just talk about real quick why this works and why it sounds so good, right? Let's just forget about the rest of the song and just focus on these two changes. So E flat minor, we'll consider this the key that you're in. So let's say you're writing in a key of E flat minor, so E flat Aeolian, let's say. So basically G flat major, right? Now if you want the easy, short answer, and then you can, close the video and do your thing, you just have to play a major 7 chord half step down from the minor 7 chord that you're in. So if you're here on a minor 7 chord, you just go half step down, play major 7. That's it. Instant prog. So if you're wondering why this works, let's actually just talk about that. So this is a modal interchange, like I said earlier, which means we're borrowing the second chord from another scale, another mode, right? So follow me for a second. So we are in G flat major on the first one, right? In order to understand this, you should be really familiar with the diatonic chords. So in this case, we're gonna have obviously one that is major, 2 is gonna be minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, and major again. These are going to be the chords that we can find in the G flat major key. Now if you noticed, D major is not here, right? So how do we get to there? Basically what we're doing is we're just taking the D major, instead of taking it from the G flat major scale, we're taking it from the G flat minor scale, so a parallel scale, right? G flat major, G flat minor, so they have the same root note, but one is major, one is minor. And we're just taking one chord from the minor scale instead of taking it from the major scale, right? Normally you would take chords between, these That's only chords that you naturally find in the scale. But instead, we take it from the G minor, which means that now we have D. Okay, if that didn't make sense, rewind. It will make sense, I promise. Let me just repeat it so that we're on the same page. So let's start from the beginning. We're in G flat major, right? We're starting from the relative minor, E flat minor. And then we're borrowing a chord from the parallel scale of the relative major. Instead of taking a chord from G flat major, we take it from G flat minor. Sixth degree, right? That's it. Obviously, you know, depending if you're thinking in minor or major, the interval is going to change. But now the other reason why this works so well is because we have actually a lot of notes in common. Right? We have the minor third and the minor seventh of the E flat, which stays the same. They become major third and major seventh for the D. So this helps, you know, acts like a pivot for your ear, right? So that, you know, the change is not too different, so you can still follow. And it's kind of why it sounds so cool, actually. Now you can also call this chromatic mediant modulation, because we're on the 6th degree, right? We're using the mediant, so the 6th degree is called mediant as well, just another name for it. And we're going chromatically, you know, down a half step. We could also go half step up for that matter, but now we're going half step down. So yet another reason why this just works so well. To sum up, if you just want an easy hack, like I said at the beginning, you can just take a minor chord, go half step down, play a major 7 chord, you're good to go. You're off to make some great progressive music. Now, here comes the important part, implementation. So I want to give you an example right now on how to implement this exact concept we talked about in Ableton, or, you know, your DAW of choice, and we're gonna try to write something together and with this chord change in mind and see what happens. Right, got my headphones, got my session open, so let's start. Now I have no idea of what I'm doing, just kidding. But yeah, I'm not particularly inspired, if I'm completely honest with you, but we'll see if I can come up with something interesting. Let's start with some chords. So we're gonna start with the chords that we just talked about. I'm gonna just open something inspiring here from the Ableton stuff here, the stock library. Never disregard the stock library, guys. Sometimes you can find some cool stuff. Okay, this is interesting. This might be interesting as well. So yeah, let's use these two maybe together. Let's see what happens. Got my keyboard here, you can't see it, but you can hear it. Just need less attack on these sounds, so you can we really get like a Okay, that's good enough. Just throw some sauce on this. By sauce I mean reverb, of course, and by reverb I mean a ton of it. And then distortion. Guys, this plugin is amazing. I absolutely love this plugin. It's kind of under the radar, but highly recommend it. Let's try the echo. Okay, so we have some inspo going on. I'm really feeling, a little bit more into it. So let's play some guitar. This video is probably going to be long, but should be okay. By the way, I changed computer and now I lost all my presets because I forgot to save them. I'm very smart, but yeah, basically I don't have my presets anymore, which is fun. Maybe we could play something like that. Just very simple guitar part. I should probably find a BPM. Maybe something like... This could be cool. Let's do that. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm playing here, it's just very simple. E flat minor 9, 11, going into a D flat, D sharp 11 basically, a D Lydian chord. So trying to emphasize basically the chords that we were talking about earlier. Now we need to do some... Am I doing 3? What the hell am I playing? Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm playing 3, 3, 4, or 3 bars for each chord. Yeah, let's roll with it. Who cares? So I'm gonna have to quantize these two, or maybe we can just do this. Then I can just make the chords come in a little bit quicker. Okay, we'll just repeat the same. Okay, that is pretty cool. We can either do we can follow the 3, or we can actually do the 4 on top, which should be more interesting actually. So let's see. Actually, before I get into the drums, let me get some rhythm guitar going. So this is an only. There's a very cool preset here, which is this one. Something like that. Very contortionist style. So either like this or okay, yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. So some sort of offbeat accents. Oh, I get to quantize this. There we go. Wait. Wait. Yeah, it's just this one. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so okay. Should think of some drums. So it's the difficult part. Okay, so we can have like the China maybe in 3, following the guitar style. While giving the impression that we're still kind of in 4. Maybe we can keep the China following the guitars in 3 and have like a crash in 4. Yeah, maybe like this every 2. And as you can see, I'm gonna put in the kick drum, whatever. too lazy to do a drum fill right now, so we're gonna just leave it like this and put some very boring bass. Just follows exactly the guitar. We're gonna call it a day. I think it sounds pretty cool actually. Just do this. Take the kick drum, lap it here. Click legato. Just make sure this actually lines up with yeah, it doesn't. Should be like this. Yeah, is it? Check the math here. This a little bit off. Okay, now it should work. Throw some distortion on this bad boy. All right. Now at this point, what I would do is I would just keep adding layers. Maybe like a lead guitar like that. Very contortionist style, or maybe some something like that, maybe a little bit more atmospheric, but you get the idea. So yeah, this is, this just wanted to be I guess an example, or something to maybe inspire you to do your own thing. And yeah, I'm gonna actually wrap it up here. Pretty tired, honestly. It's 2:16 a.m. at the moment, but it's fine. I'm a night owl either way. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this has been helpful in some way or inspiring, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.